morning. So I'm here in Kharkiv. Just arrived last night. If you're wondering what I'm doing here, I usually work in the south. I used to work up in Kharkiv. But yeah, we're just doing a bit of training, picking up some equipment as well that's been donated to us, and also giving some equipment out too. So there's quite a lot going on, but I just want to show you a bit of the city now. Kharkiv was the best city in Ukraine, like before the war. My favourite place, completely. It's completely different nowadays. It's the second biggest city in Ukraine, not far from the Russian border. But here, there was a missile strike last week. And by chance, I actually stumbled on it last night. So I went to book the hotel, which is there, and they messaged me and said the hotel was damaged from a rocket. Is this going to be okay? It's a big 3-story building. I'll say it was meant to be 3 stories, more like 10. Yeah. And the strike actually killed a 10-year-old boy and his grandmother. So yeah, it's a real shame. You know, this sort of thing happens all the time, and yeah, it's just crazy for me to see, because obviously I remember Kharkiv how it was, and it was honestly vibrant, like 20 plus like universities here, students everywhere, but now there's just nothing. So anyway. So this is central Kharkiv. As you can see, like everything's boarded up. Get frequent attacks every single day, so you know it's yeah, it's a difficult place to live. I mean, from when I first arrived here in 2019, just a complete shadow of its former self. But one thing that's always stayed here is this this little I don't know what we call it, like a display that they have. It used to have quite a lot of pictures of Putin on there beforehand. Yeah, 599 days. Quite funny actually, some of these pictures. I think that's obviously a dig at the invaders, because they tend to take all the washing machines and everyone's electrical appliances in the territories that they invade. I know most of you won't be able to read Cyrillic, so it won't mean much to you. Yeah. For anybody who wants to obviously visit Ukraine when the war is over, come to Kharkiv. Honestly, you'll have the best time. Hopefully, and getting back to its glory days again. But yeah, here's some more for you. There used to actually be people here, stationed here every day, giving out the leaflets. I used to have an apartment on that street over there. But anyway, just to give you all an update as well. So yesterday I did some shopping at the Sapper shop. we bought some equipment, quite a lot. I spent 30,000 hryvnia. Now the only reason why I spent that much is because that's all the ATM would let me withdraw for that day. But the exciting news is, the exciting news is that the shop where we buy all our equipment is actually developing some new kit as well. I picked up some sapper sets, which they cost 8,000 hryvnia each. Now these kits have absolutely everything apart from the detector. You could really kit a sapper out. So going forward, that is something that I do want to buy more of. I think it works out about $220 each, but I'll show you a set. I've got one in the van, and I'll show you what's included, and it's just everything that you need in there. So going forward, that is something that I want to you know, get out there to the guys who are doing the work. So yeah, I've got quite a lot of equipment, a lot of detectors and stuff that we picked up back in England. We was actually donated 5. There was a Norwegian organisation that reached out to me thanks to our YouTube work, and Sean Pinner, my personal friend. You know, they have bought us 5 detectors, which has been brilliant. Ex-army stuff, you know, clearance stuff, but you know what, it all works, and it's really good out here. So I'm picking up a detector myself as well, for me, off one of the other deminers here. So yeah, pretty good stuff. So what I'll do, I'll run through the kit with you and I'll show you what we've got. So you're gonna have to excuse my van a little bit. I mean, it's a real hellhole in there, but we have got some boots there, so we've got some more boots for Yuri's team. The boots that I gave them the other week, they were good, but some of them weren't really good quality, unfortunately, but they wasn't really expensive anyway. So this is the sapper set that we have. Now in there you've got a probe, some carabiners, zip ties, line, mine markers, brush, clips, got a multi-tool in there, tape measure, blasting cap holder. I've actually got a detonator as well. In there is going to be some blasted caps, head torch, some keys for removing the fuses, anti-tank removal key in there, and the bag as well. To be honest, I think the bag was actually the most expensive part, but there's pretty much everything that you need in there. I don't really want to pull it all out because I want it to be looking new when I hand it over, but you know, as you can see, there's everything that you need in there pretty much. Just the detectors, but we've got 7 detectors to give out. Got 2 more sapper sets there, some stakes, loads more probes, paracords. We've got the DZMs as well. He actually gave us one for free as well, which was really good of him. I've already actually given that out to a unit, Troy. Many of you might know Troy. He serves with the International Legion, so you know, we'll let Troy have that one. But yeah, I'm just looking to see if there's anything I missed. Oh yeah, so we've got the hooks, which basically flip the mine over, just in case there's like an anti-lift device underneath, which is called an ML8. And there you go, you've got the receipt there, 30,000. They actually give me a bit of discount, thankfully, stamped it. But yeah, I am going to be ordering more. I want more of these kits, you know. it's just basic hand tools and stuff, but it's just everything that he needs in there, you know, apart from the detectors. I've got a generator there which we're actually just giving out to somebody. Oh yeah, thermal suits. So I did a little bit of a fundraiser the other day for some thermal suits. We closed the fundraiser after an hour. But yeah, there's 10 tracker thermal suits in total. Got a winter suit, because you know, we are expecting a harsh winter, but I think it's going to be later than usual. I'm still picking up more kit. I'm just going to have to get it delivered by Nova Posture once I get back down with the team. But I just want to say a big thank you to everybody, obviously, who keeps supporting us. You know, without that, we wouldn't be anywhere. I mean, in the last 2 months, you know, we've managed to get 2 vehicles, tools, like so much stuff, and I've actually bought, oh yeah, there's another chainsaw in there as well. Bought a chainsaw because they're actually building defensive lines. Where is the chainsaw? They're building defensive lines, and they need that to chop the wood. But yeah, I'll just there it is. I'm trying not to forget everything, but you know what, my mind's like a apple crumble at the minute. That's probably the best way to describe it. I've not been sleeping really well last few days, but yeah, I'm just looking forward to getting started and with the guys again. And I've had a lot of messages of support. Obviously, I received an award the other day for my services to Ukraine, so I'm really grateful for that. But I'm only accepting that award on the basis of my logistics work, not the demining work, because to be honest, people have forgot more than I know and done out here, and you know, there'll be a time for that one day, I'm sure. But yeah, my logistics work, like, I'm happy to close a chapter on that, because it's been very hellish for such a long time. Yeah, so a lot of my crazy work was actually before a lot of you knew who I was. So yeah, so anyway, thanks for supporting.